Today we're exploring San Cristobal de las Casas, a beautiful mountain town in the state of Chiapas in Mexico.
We're going to take you round San Cristobal and show you what there is to do and what it's really like, so that you can decide whether or not you want to pay it a visit.
So, what's so special about San Cristobal de las Casas, and why have we decided to come here? Well, as the former capital of the Chiapas state, it's incredibly rich in Mexican heritage and still considered to be the cultural capital of Chiapas. This is probably why it's been named a pueblo magico, or magic town, which are towns that are celebrated throughout Mexico for their unique culture and history. It's also a great place to base yourself if you want to explore the Chiapas mountains, because at an elevation of 2,200 meters, you're already pretty high up. Now let's go explore.
We've come to the Zocalo, which is the name given to central and often historic districts in Mexican towns. In the Zocalo of San Cristobal, there are actually two plazas either side of the cathedral. We're currently in Plaza 31 de Marzo, which is the main square.
I'm really glad we're exploring this town on a Sunday, because this square is absolutely teeming with life. There are loads of people having picnics and just walking around enjoying their Sunday afternoon, and loads of stalls selling really cool trinkets and of course snacks. It's just really fun because it's the weekend, so we actually get to see what locals do in their town when they're not working. We've just wandered over to the square next door called Plaza de la Paz, which, as well as being a pretty square in its own right, hosts the town's main cathedral, Cathedral de la San Cristobal. You could probably guess that it's named after the town. Anyway, this cathedral is known for its beautiful yellow exterior, which is mirrored by the interior that's completely clad in gold leaf. Unfortunately though, we can't go and see it because the cathedral is closed for restorations. So I guess we'll just have to admire it from the outside.
I know that we only arrived in San Cristobal yesterday, but I already feel like this is the sort of place that if Izzy and I were to settle down for a month or two and just get some work done, this is definitely the sort of place that I'd like to do it. It's quiet enough that it's peaceful and relaxing, but there's also still enough to do. It'd be lovely to come here every Sunday and just sit in the market and people watch and get some food. Yeah, this is, I think, one of my favourite places we've been to in Mexico so far. So, we're moving to San Cristobal?
Moving?
Moving, yeah, we'll move here.
Have you sorted the visas out?
We're already here.
Yeah, but we have to leave at some point.
Nah, we'll just stay here. No one will know.
To be fair, we actually have about 130 days left on our visa if we want to.
Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't actually need a visa to come to Mexico as a British citizen, but you can stay for up to 180 days.
This went from me jokingly saying we're going to move here to you're getting some really useful travel information. Well done. The people also seem to be really interested in our drone and our camera here. Hello. Hola.
Tenemos para ti aquí en Cade Boutique Access.
Sounds like you're trying to auction something off.
Que no sea la última vez que vengas a San Cristóbal. Tienes que venir más aquí a San Cristóbal porque no es la única vez que vas a visitarnos, ¿verdad que no? Claro que sí, amigo. Ok, pues bienvenido a San Cristóbal. Yeah, ok. Accesorios.
Made a new best friend.
He was probably just insulting us.
Just very enthusiastically.
Stupid inglés. They don't know that I'm saying horrible things about them in Spanish. We were just trying to work out how we could translate what that guy was saying to us, and then we realised we have loads of lovely Spanish speaking people who watch our videos. So if you do know what he was saying, we would really appreciate it if you could translate it for us. Thank you.
By the way, because San Cristobal is up in the mountains, the temperature tends to drop pretty quickly, but thankfully, I bought a change of clothes.
Too small?
Yeah. Big pen.
So Dale just bought me a new hat. What do you guys think?
It's my hat!
I'm wearing it though.
Alright, I'll just burn, shall I?
Oh yeah, you need it more than I do, don't
Yeah,
you?
help.
My tummy's telling me that it's lunchtime, so we've stopped for some tacos before we head into the market.
Hey. Gracias. Gracias, adiós. Well, those guys were fun.
We've just transitioned from an outdoor market to an indoor one called the Mercado de Artesanias, or in English, Artisans Market. It's a craft market run by local indigenous people, the Zocalo, so we're really hoping to see some interesting stuff.
Glows in the dark.
That's cool. I didn't know amber glowed in the dark, but now I do. It's so pretty. Thank you for my late Valentine's Day present.
See? See?
What was she saying?
What size was he looking for? Like me. So I just pointed, I was like this. See? Yeah. 100. Just bartered for the first time in my life, and it worked. Fantastic. And thank you very much for my late Valentine's Day present. No, fine.
No, I'm in your hand.
Oh, okay. You can have that. Right at the heart of the market is a beautiful church and monastery, which dates back to the 1700s. It's named Iglesia de Santo Domingo de Guzman, and it's known for its pink walls. But to be honest, now that we're here, kind of looks more yellow.
We really wanted to go inside the church, but this one is also closed for renovations. Although the renovations actually seem to be happening here. We've been walking around San Cristobal for several hours now, and that means I haven't had a coffee in like 6 or 7 hours. Luckily, Chiapas is famous for its coffee. It's actually the biggest exporter of coffee in Mexico. And what better place to find some coffee than the Real de Guadalupe, a pedestrianised street right in the heart of the city.
And it's right there.
Coffee! Since this cafe has the word chocolate in its name, we're going here.
Gracias. Oh, this looks good.
Because we have the exact same taste in desserts, we got the exact same dessert. Ooh, it's like a brownie cheesecake.
We've walked all the way up the Real de Guadalupe to get to the Iglesia Guadalupe, which is the church that looks over the city. It faces west, so we're hoping we should get a pretty cool sunset from here. We've taken a walk around the church and now we found a spot to sit and watch the sunset.
The church was really pretty, and this seems to be a very popular sunset spot because there are quite a few people here. Probably the best spots you get without going out of the city.
completely honest, before we came to San Cristobal, I wasn't that excited to come here. That was mainly because Izzy was the only one who'd really done any research of what there was to do here. I came here completely blind, but it's actually turned out to be a really fun little town.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be very vibrant and colourful, which it is, but I didn't know just how lively it was. It seems to be very popular with backpackers, so if you want somewhere where you can socialise, meet other people, just kind of bum about really.
Bum about.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, sounds about right.
It's good for all those things. There's not loads of stuff to do here. I mean, we managed to see kind of most of the major sites in a day. But again, that depends on your travel style. We've read about bloggers who spend like 3 months here, so yeah, we travel quite fast paced.
Yeah. But today really has been a lot of fun. Tomorrow we're leaving, where are we?
San Cristobal de las Casas.
That one. And we're going to...
La Chiffon Escada?
Well done!
Is that right?
El Chiffon...
Escada?
Yeah.
The Chiffon waterfall.
We're going to go see a waterfall, basically.
It's supposed to be one of the best waterfalls in the whole of Mexico. It's got 5 tiers, and we're going to stay in a cabana again, so I'm looking forward to it.
So all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.
And we'll see you bright and early tomorrow. We've just come across a street named Benito Juarez. If you watched our Mexican street food tour, you'll know that it's named after Mexico's first indigenous president, which is pretty cool. Dog.
Dog. You don't look yellow. You look like you got an itch.